Apart from the grid view, there is also the list view feature to display a list of items. List view is also called table view in the iOS world. Their main difference is that the list view can support only vertical scrolling, and that you can only have one full-width cell per row, so you cannot create a grid of elements. Let's create a new screen, called List Username Screen, and add a list view. We are also going to set all pin constraints to 0 so it is always full screen. Then, we can select the Data Inspector. This time we know that we want to display an array of texts, and that we already have this data in the user model, so we don't need to use a data source to refetch these usernames. So we add a usernames property which will hold the usernames that this list will display. If we assign the usernames property to the list view, Kodika will ask us which cell to use. At the moment, we don't have any cell that supports displaying users, so let's create a new one. Now we need to add design to this cell. We go back to the cells, and open the list username cell. Remember that we have set list view cells to full width, so we can only change their height. Then we add a label, and apply some style on it using the Style Inspector. We are going to change its font. Again, we need to set up its pin constraints, so it gets bigger when used in devices bigger than an iPhone 8. Finally, using the Data Inspector, we are going to assign the text property to the label. This text property was created automatically when we assigned this cell in the List Username screen.